The most traction gained in motorsport over the past 20 years has been within the art of drifting. It's been said, you're not in control unless you appear to be out of control. Or if it hadn't been said, it definitely has been now. All right, you guys, so Dylan Akamenko is in the seat of this car. He actually didn't know he was driving until about 10 minutes ago, which is rad, which is great. Stefan's our instructor. They kind of know each other. They've done some shoots. Dylan does like photography and stuff. You guys already know that. But all these 8.6s, actually the one we're driving here, has headers, has brakes, has an exhaust. So we've got a little upside on the power game. But here we are. This is Drift Academy. This has been a long time coming, okay? Back in January 2020, if you guys remember our Tokyo videos, I met up with Sky, and he is literally the reason I'm here today. We were in Japan with Sid and Will, and Sky took me to go see Daigo Saito's shop. But basically, Drift Academy, they have their own dedicated drift course over in New Zealand, and that's where this all basically started. So now, our friends Sid and Will and Kuma have actually brought Drift Academy to Canada. So this is day one. So we're gonna jump into just some simple donuts to begin. Of course, a few of us went with the natural flow of the car, which is to produce a little bit of counter steer. So that's exactly what we did.
So donuts we're gonna start out with.
All right, you guys, here we go. Yeah, Dylan, you just went straight into counter steer, eh?
Yeah. I was like trying to stop and they're like, no, wait, no, you're killing it.
Skip step one. To. Yeah, no, you just keep going.
It feels weird not to, I don't know.
You've obviously done donuts or drifted before, right?
Yeah, I was out here last month.
Oh yeah?
With Fish Racing, they let me drive their IS.
Oh, no way.
Their V8 swap. So that was like my first time out on the track.
Whoa, and they let you just like rip the whole track in that thing?
Dude, it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like
what a crazy car to like learn in. Holy shit.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, other than that, just like on the street randomly and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I think on the street is there's always something in the back of your mind that's telling you like I can't crash and I can't get in trouble with the cops, right?
Yeah.
So you're always in this like kind of panicky state where like you're always ready to get out of there and leave. I find there's like a zen you get at the track where you just kind of settle into it because you don't worry about anything. Especially when it's not your car too. That's the best part.
all right, you guys, we're going out, doing donuts. Yeah, counter steer, straight into the counter steer. You guys know the drill. Let go of the steering wheel, try and catch it. Let's get it.
Use the whole box, do a grip circle, get a little bit of speed here. Yeah, this is good. And right as you come around the grass, give her the beans. Stay in it, stay in it. Nice. Get off the gas a little bit. Get on it, get on it.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Feather it, yeah. Yeah, there you go, there you go. That's it, man.
Oh, too far, too far.
That was great,
All right.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I was in it way too deep at the beginning there.
And so my only criticism is on the initiation, you gave it a lot of gas, which is great, but you didn't get off it quick enough. You kind of did a bit of a tip in and stayed in it there. So like immediately you start to feel the car come around, start to get off it, but don't fully get off it. Stay in it, lock for it. There you go, there you go, there you go. already like straight into counter steer donuts. I go, everyone's just doing it naturally.
Well, like it's what Dylan said. It's like I've done it a couple times, so yeah, it is.
It's what your hands in the car naturally want to do.
Yeah.
Nice flick, man. That was perfect. Try widening your line. Go a bit wider. Stay in it. Stay in it. Woo. That was great, man. You killed it. So if you want to go wider, I think your throttle control is on point. I think you got that figured out. The hardest part is the initiation, and I think you have that dialed. Like, I think you did it perfect there. I saw your hands, right as you turned in, you flicked it and you caught it and you stayed right where you wanted to be.
That last one was definitely my best.
Yes.
But...
when you're going around, if you want to widen your line, give little jabs of counter steer.
Okay.
Every time you jab a little counter steer, it's going to push you a little bit wider.
Guys, we've got a leaking welded diff back there.
My car to drive. That's a lot of leak. It's gonna eventually run on the hero.
That's still leaking. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I realize now what a handful that UZ swapped IS300 was, and why it is so important to, one, learn on a car that is not yours. And it's interesting to see the split in this class because half the class has like definitely done street drifting before, and the other half of the class is like, this is probably their first time ever on the track. You can kill your ego a little bit. You can be like, okay, maybe it's not the best that I have like 300-400 horsepower right off the get-go. So here at Drift 101, and that's one of the classes you can take here at Drift Academy, you can also do Drift Taxi, and then I think they have an advanced kind of drift course as well. I like the good luck helmet ornament up there too.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you'll get it. So just handbrake dance, letting go, tiny bit of counter steer, and throttle.
Yes, they made it look so easy.
Unless the diff's empty.
It could be like the...
Oh, you almost had it!
Try again.
So here's another thing, talk about all skill levels. It is that man's first day driving manual. Straight up first day driving manual, and he's doing a drift school, right? So that's when I talk about like get out and drive.
See how different that is?
Yes, dude.
Big difference. And that was a small clutch kick.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, try to be quick with it. Yeah, there you go. And now you're in it. Perfect. Woo. Dude. Oh, there we go. 10 out of 10. Oh, you were dialed there. That was perfect. Nice, man. That's your first clutch kick, eh?
Yes, dude. First clutch kick, you guys.
Sick.
That's fun.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not dripping anymore. I think there's nothing there.
You said it like it was a good thing, and then you're like, there's nothing in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. At first I was like, oh good, it's fixed. It's fixed. We're good. It's not dripping anymore. All right, so you did just in fact witness my first clutch kicks. So Stefan over here in his 240, it's an NA.
Making it look cool.
NA. So he's actually gonna show us how clutch kicks are done. So we're just eating lunch right here. We're gonna go out. Wow, this is an OEM interior? Okay, this is a really cool spec. I've never seen anything like this.
Thank you. Brown.
Yeah.
Kept it brown.
Yeah.
I just put a black carpet in it, actually.
Yeah, everything matches. Even though you got the wood grain on here, you got the wood
Even the seat is faded brown. No pressure. I only have like 30 people watching me do a lap with no one else on track. I wouldn't like try to film anything right away because my car's like literally ice cold. I gotta like warm it up.
Ah, yeah.
This is literally stock, man. It's stock 240.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a couple times there where I was like, I worry might be off the track, and then nope.
Did you feel on that last one when we came around, we dipped the tire? Like, we like dropped the tire off the edge there.
Yeah.
It was so smooth too. I thought it would be violent, but it was super smooth.
Chewed up. These were brand new?
Yeah, like brand new. Oh yeah, they're chunking, man.
Yeah.
I have to drive home on these an hour and a half.
Our first introduction to the drift school was at Ibisu. And then that's when we decided to bring it here would be a good idea.
What's done to these cars?
Well, essentially they're stock with a special e-brake that we installed, as well as
Drift button.
diff. Yeah.
And a welded diff, yeah.
Exactly. Very simple.
Simple, that's all you need, you guys, basics.
Beautiful.
Are you gonna drive today?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm probably taking an RWB out for a couple of days.
So it's all about that like change in like a aggressive acceleration or deceleration to initiate your drift.
So with a clutch kick, you could almost start at a lower speed, pick your line visually first, and then launch yourself into it.
Yes, and if you clutch kick at speed, it's almost gonna do nothing. Because it's like saying I have this much acceleration and I'm using all of it and then I want more, but there's nothing more. You're just gonna feel a little it's not gonna push you. But a clutch kick from low speed, super violent, as you just experienced.
Yes.
It just accelerates. It's like someone's pushing you from behind.
Yeah, the counter steer, I mean, you saw the first one.
You had that figured out.
I was like,
You had the counter steer figured out, you had the throttle figured out. I think you're ready for more advanced technique stuff now.
Wow, this key fob is crazy, man. This is cool. This is totally factory?
Yes.
This stock?
Yes.
Wow. This has got to be the coolest key fob I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
Man,
yeah.
like.
Because the previous one is just a simple key, right?
Yes,
yeah,
right. They still had the red.
Yes.
Like emblem just with the key sticking out. Yeah. Well, because it's always been disappointing going to Mercedes. You go to the top AMG GTR, it has the same key. as the C
But
class.
like your back logo is different if you go to AMG, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yes,
But just
yeah.
the difference is here.
Yeah, man. Wow, this is beautiful.
Start the engine.
Yeah, don't mind if I do, man. Wow, sick. They changed the whole steering
The
wheel.
whole thing, all thing is they gonna electronic.
Yeah.
Also, the screen is a touch screen.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, the screen's all curved. It fits perfectly in the steering wheel
like,
here. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. That's a high-res screen. That is an incredibly high-res screen. As you guys can see, versus the F12 I drove a few months ago. Totally digital dash here. Very small interior. And then of course, just like the F12, you do have a screen there for your passengers so they can see exactly how much you're breaking the speed limit. Oh, and change the music apparently too, so you don't have to pass them the aux cable, which is good. This is small. This is incredibly small in here. Like back seats, no. There's no back seats in here. Not fitting anyone back there. Which is kind of disappointing. I would think that they would have put maybe just like one of those shelves, like luggage shelves back there. It's not what I would expect from a modern Ferrari. It's very odd. Like, see how this line goes around like that? It's a very, very round Ferrari. As you can see, there's a 458 right here. And that has like a very square kind of back end, very sharp angles. But of course, the front engine Ferraris need to have a bit of a different vibe to them. I'm amazed at how small it actually is in here though. So small. Kind of looks like an F-Type. Is that an insult to say? It kind of looks like an F-Type.
Sweet. But yeah, 12-9 all at the same time. Yeah, the speed's good. All right, so you're way too far from it. So you pulled the e-brake way too far from it. Remember, we're gonna pass the cone basically with our fender. Once the fender hits the cone, that's when we're gonna do it.
I feel like I need to let the car do more. I'm trying to like...
You just gotta let the car, like you're like right there, you're trying to get back onto it. Like you just let the car do its thing. Yay, there you go.
A little bit.
There you go. So when you're holding on to the e-brake a little bit too long.
All right, so just modulate the landing a little bit, so to speak.
Yeah. You got it. You're getting there. Doing this, like you can pull the e-brake, let off the e-brake, and you kind of figure out how fast your car is going, and then you can get on the e-brake again. That's kind of like a more technical thing. Boom! Perfect.
Boom!
Perfect.
Oh, that was what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Exactly what it was.
10 out of 10.
Cheers, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I can't believe how well Harry was doing that's never driven standard.
Yeah, right? What a thing to jump into.
He's like, oh, I hate this part. I hate the beginning. I like all the lessons. I hate the beginning starting.
Yeah, when the light turns green, I hate that. Can't stand it.
All right.
You guys, Sky's back. What's going on, man?
In Vancouver.
This is your first time in Canada, correct?
Second time.
Second
Only
time.
briefly visited last time.
Okay.
But great to be back. Now we're running a Drift Academy over here.
Oh wow. So you guys were doing tours around Japan, right? Like a kind of a drift tour, right?
Exactly, because I'm doing this because I love it. I've been to Japan and drifting myself. This is so great. So the whole Drift Academy Japan tour is about having friends together, travel Japan, experience that Japanese culture, automotive culture, and enjoy some nice food and drifting, and check out the famous garages.
Motorsports and drifting, it's a culture, and driving too, right?
Exactly.
And on top of that, you've been lucky enough to travel all these countries, right, and see the different cultures. So it's cool that you're showing people, you know, a taste of that. I think that's really awesome.
Outside of drifting on those tours, you've seen like take friends or customer to RWB, which is Porsche brand, and there's nothing related to drifting, but it's car culture, it's a unique car culture. We go to car museums, even like a Nismo factory and all that. It's super cool. Everyone loves it. And through Drift Academy, we've had a lot of customers. They want reliable drift cars, and building cars is one of my passions. So I've been building drift cars. Mostly they are all LS powered. Whether it's some unique car like R35 GTR, Liberty Walk wide body.
Wow.
Nobody would think it was swap that.
No way.
Toyota GT86s, of course, BRZs.
So R35 GTR, see, to me, when you told me that, I was like, okay, that is way less offensive than LS swapping an R34 GTR.
Yeah, you just got to keep an open mind. We build it like professional race cars.
Yeah.
It's, you know, just works good and what looks good, as well as we're converting the whole car to rear-wheel drive. It's not like a four-wheel drive Godzilla VQ.
So you're saving weight then too.
Yeah, so we swap a lot of parts out. We actually saved 500 kilos of the R35 factory. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Well, thanks, bro, for having us out.
Thank you.
I hope you, as you guys can see behind us, I hope you enjoy your
100%.
stay in Canada, man.
I love Canada. Hopefully, I'll be here very soon.
Absolutely. All right, take it easy, man.
Take it easy.
I think the main takeaway from today, though, is just get out and drive. Anyone can get in the sim and start driving. Not that a sim might not help you. Not that a sim might not help you. I've talked to many drifters in the past who have actually said that yes, doing hours in the sim do help, but like, get off your phones, guys. Go out for a drive. You're just on the couch right now on your phone. How pathetic is that? Come on, put in the seat time, put in the work. And even if you don't come out here to Drift Academy, the option is here. The links will be in the description.
Great. Good job, guys. Good job.